In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a payment from Relay to any bank account. To start, we'll log into our accounts. When you log into Relay, you end up on your homepage, which shows your balance and all of your recent transactions and any automations you have moving money over. There's a couple ways to get to payments. So we can go straight here to payments. And this will show you all of the people and the recent payments that you've made. To create a new payment, you go to the top where it says new payment, and then you can either select a payee that you already had and their name and info will be listed here, or you can click the plus sign and add a new payee. So this is who you will be paying, and you can give it a nickname to organize it so that you know it's not something that is in outgoing emails. It's just inside of Relay. Then you put their email. Then you can choose either business or personal for the account classification, and then the default memo. So for me, if I'm doing owner's pay this way, I would write that. If I'm doing something like a contractor, I would write that. So if I was paying someone doing contract work, I would type that. And then next you click add a payment method, and you can send payments either ACH, domestic wire, international wire, or a check. I pretty much always do ACH, so that's what I would select. And then when you select that, it gives you the space to enter the ACH details. First, you would choose the account type, either personal savings or personal checking or business checking or savings. Then the account number, confirm the account number and the routing number. And then when you're done entering that information, you click the green create payee button down here. So then you would select the payee. You can click see all payees and select from the list. And then once they're ready, it would be up here. Next, you are going to select the payment method. You can choose ACH next day, same day, that does have a fee, or domestic wire also has a fee. And then international wire also has a fee, or a check. There's no transaction fee, but it does take 8 to 10 business days. So the fastest option is ACH next day, and that has no transaction fee. So that's usually what I personally do. So I'm going to select that. And then next, you are going to select the source account. You select where the money is going to come from. So you select the account the money will be withdrawn from. Because I am paying myself my monthly bonus, I'm going to select the owner's compensation account. That is one of my checking accounts. So if I was paying a contractor, I would select operating expenses and be paying them for their work. But since I am paying myself, I'm selecting owner's compensation. Next, you go down to the amount. So in the first box, you enter the amount that they are going to be getting. So for me, for my monthly bonus, I'm going to be paying myself $950. So I enter $950. And then I would select whether this is a one-time payment or a recurring payment. You can select recurring payment to set up those recurring payments and enter a start date, how often it occurs, and then give it an end date if you need to. But this is a one-time payment, so that's what I'm going to select. And then I'm going to select the date, so I can select the day that it is, the next day, or anytime in the future. I'm going to select today. And then they want you to give a memo for the reason for payment. So I'm going to do monthly bonus for me, since that's what this is for. So down here, they will have the recipient details. So basically where this money is going, you want to double check that it is correct. It's what you had entered for the payee, but they just show it down here. They show the account number and the routing number, and then what type of account it is. If everything looks good, you're going to select next down at the bottom. On this final page, they want you to confirm payment details. So it gives all of the information. So recipient, what you're sending, how often, if it's one time or recurring, payment date, source account, notes, and payment method. Then it has the ACH payment details, or if you have a different type of payment, it would be listed here. And then it shows the balance for the account that you're pulling from. So it shows you the balance before the payment and the total payment, and then the balance after the payment. So if you're happy with that, you would click the green initiate payment button at the bottom. They submit the payment, and then you are ready to go. I want to disclose that I have an affiliate relationship with Relay. So if you use my link in the description box and fund a new account with $100, you will get a $100 bonus, and I will be compensated as well at no cost to you. I do personally use Relay as my business banking platform for my own business, which is why I'm sharing this video today. Subscribe to Create with Pennies for more videos on how to create a sustainable and profitable business.